Well, it's finally stopped raining, so I thought I'd come to the apiary and check to see how the bees are getting on with their fondant icing, as I've been away for a week. And I thought I would test drive my bike, which has a new cog. And, oh, which way do I go? A new chain, that way. Yay. How sad am I? Anyway, I'm sure you'll find the bees a lot more interesting. Let's go and see how they're getting on, eh? Oh, and I forgot to mention, whilst talking about new, my new hat. It's rather nice, isn't it? Got a bee on it. Of course it has. Why wouldn't it? I got it in Salcombe in Devon whilst I was away from a beautiful shop called Will Bees, and I'll put a link below. And actually I was one of many people who they asked to submit our favourite flowers and why, which became part of some material and designs of materials, part of designs of various materials that they now use on beautiful handbags that he makes. So yeah, if ever you're in Salcombe in Devon, do go and visit Will Bees. They've got some beautiful things in there. Meanwhile, I'm here to visit my bees. Well, they're obviously making the most of it not raining, because they are out flying, my hardy little honeybees, which is great to see. So let's have a look inside and see if they've taken down their food. Oh, heavy. Oh, wow. They are taking that down. That's the fondant icing. That was a whole pack, and look at that. So you can see them all there with their little tongues out, really relishing that fondant icing that I left them with. And look at the amazing job they've done of cleaning that out. You know, it's like I say, honeybees, they polish it, they leave nothing behind. Clever girl. Well, that was hive number 1. Let's have a look at hive number 2. Oh goodness. I need to get them some more fondant. They have cleared that out in a week. And number 3. Yeah, not as much, but taking it down. So that's hive number 3. So they'll be all right for a few more days. And finally, hive number 4. Hardly any at all. There we are, all different. So there you go. One hive needs the fondant replacing now. They've completely run out, so I'm going down to get my smoker and put some more fondant on that. And there's another hive that's hardly touched it. So what does that tell you? If you're a new beekeeper, don't look at one hive and think, oh, they've hardly touched it, I don't need to look at the others. Check them all, because they're all different. The light's going down. I had to go back home to get the fondant icing, because keep it at home and then it doesn't go hard if it gets cold. But this is what I'm using. I've shown you this before, but it's Fondant Beefrook. Marvellous stuff. No, I'm going to cut a hole the size of the hole in the crown board in the middle, like that. You've seen me do all this before. Okay. And then I'm going to do this really as quickly as I can. Okay, so they're all in there, as you can see. Okay. Lift this off. There we go. Just smoke the bees down There's lots of bees in there. So the bees that are in here, I'm going to put down by the entrance. They'll make their way in there. And come on, girls. And this goes on top of the hole. So that hole there goes on top of the hole in the crown board there. Just going to bend down to make absolutely sure. I've got it over it like that. Perfect. Again, as I say, right, girls, you can't get down from there, so off you go, or else you will get stuck. I've just got something off the tree to sweep them away. There's not many, there's only a couple. There you go. Come on, out you go. One little girl being obstinate. Okay, oh, 2. Let's get that crown board on quickly. There we go. Ta-da! Sorted. Oh, put back on. And of course, I've got this very heavy piece of concrete just in case the badgers and deers come and see what's in that hive. So that is hive number 3, and that's great. That's absolutely great. I'm very pleased. Got that on. Yeah. Let's have a look and see if they've emptied out from the front of the hive. Not quite. I'll just cut this open, give them a bit more space. There really is nothing in there. They have polished that. I know, girlies. Get back in your hive, you'll be amazed what's in there now. There you go. There they are. A few little left in there. Just shake them out at the front of the hive. They'll soon settle down and go back in. Look at that. Clean as anything. Isn't that great? Nothing wasted. I've cleaned it off. Boom. So there they all are, making their way back into the hive. Those were the bees that were in the bag of fondant, empty bag of fondant, I might say. So they're just making their way in. My next job will be to take off this here. This was my wasp guard to help the bees protect their hive from the wasps, and I'll be replacing that with mouse guards, so that'll be my next video. But it's nice to see them, because more or less in a couple of weeks after I've done the mouse guards, really you won't see them till the spring. So yeah, it's lovely to see. Well, that's another job jobbed, and I am so pleased I came to check on the bees. As I say, can't say it enough, don't assume anything as far as honeybees are concerned, and don't look in one hive and think, oh, they're okay, so I won't bother look at the others. It's like, you know, you go into one house, they might drink a bottle of wine in a night, the others might take all week, and the others may be teetotal. Just don't assume all bees are behaving the same way. And I will see you next time when I change the wasp guards for the mouse guards. Thank you for joining me again.